Hi Susan, this is your reading, and I'm starting off with a past issue with you. And I'm looking at your photo and I see such a lovely, sweet person. But what I'm picking up is something that's happened to you in the past that I still feel is connected with you now. And getting away with it, I feel like something you thought, I've got away with it. And I don't mean that as if you're a horrible person, if you've done some horrible deed and you've managed to get away with it. But I feel something you've thought, that was okay. I'm surprised that. What it feels like is, do you know the nice people never seem to. The good things seem to happen to the bad people. You know, they have that. Some people have that feeling about them. Now, what I'm feeling is, you're a good person, and you have this sort of thing about you that says, well, because you're a good person, you have that feeling. Well, all the nice things seem to happen to everyone else, and I feel that for a change, the nice thing happened to you, leaving you with a feeling that about my time, I've got something good. My turn for something good. That's how it feels like. But for some reason it feels like it has an energy of you've got away with it, and it shouldn't feel like that, because I feel like it's something you deserve. But anyway, this thing that happened in the past that I feel affecting you now, I feel it's restricted you from getting out, as if it pulled you back. And that's the feeling I get. Whatever this past is, I feel as if it's pulled you back. So, again, just to recapping, if I didn't make sense, for in a rare occasion, a rare thing's happened to you, something good's happened to you, leaving you thinking, hold on a minute, this sort of stuff doesn't happen to me. But the problem is, I felt because of this, you was pulled back, and I don't feel. I get a stagnant feeling that this has given you. So, moving on to where you are now. It feels like a very controlled environment that you're in at the moment. Because of this nice thing that's happened to you that doesn't usually happen to me, I feel this night it's controlling you. I feel it's now got to a stage where it's controlling you from what you're doing. Which isn't very nice. I don't think you're being horrible, but it has it just feels like something's controlling it. It doesn't feel very nice. And I get a want from you to want this without this, the domineering coming out in this, the energy, without it control. You want the nice thing without it controlling you, and I feel that's what's coming up now. There's a want from you to have this nice thing without it. I don't want to use the word have your cake and eat it, because I don't like that saying. Why can't you have a cake and eat it? And I feel that sort of saying to you, well, why can't I have what I want and be happy with what I want? For something, you're getting what you want, but I don't feel there's something that's not making you happy. There's some kind of, it just doesn't feel. It just is. I'm just picking up such a strange energy. Like this thing you've got, it's not as nice as it should be. It seems to be controlling it and having a negative energy. But I'm not picking up a negative energy. It seems to be having a negative impact on you, controlling you, taking away how nice it should be. Now, this is really interesting, because all this controlling feeling I picked up, and not as nice as it should be, they're telling me you need to confide in a friend. This thing, I don't feel you're speaking up too much about it. Also, I noticed the picture you put up, something tells me it's an old picture. And for what it feels to me, you haven't used a new picture because of something about you that has been affected with what's come up in the reading. So it might be a lack of confidence or a lack of control over you, but for some reason you've used an old photo, because I don't think because what's happening now, I don't feel like you want that to be seen. You're trying to, it feels like you don't want that to become so savage. You're not interested in hearing about it, but it's coming up in the reading, and it's what them up there, they want me to tell you. So this controlling environment, they're saying you need to, or it's whatever, this good thing that's come into your life that's not as good, it's making you, it's controlling you. I don't think it's making you sad, but I feel it's controlling you, and it's, the nicety isn't as strong as it should be. So they're telling me you need to confide in a friend, a close friend, because I feel you're quite a closed book with this. And not to sit at home and mope to yourself, oh, this is nice, but it isn't really that nice. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Just tell me you used to confide in someone, not to sit at home and just say, oh well, this is what I asked for, so I should be grateful for it. And that's not what should be happening according to this. What I'm getting to pass on these messages to you in this reading, it's not what should be happening for you. So how do I see things panning out for you? I feel you're going to grow a pair of balls. And I feel you're going to wisen up. This may be through you confiding in a friend, but I feel you're going to wise up and see how drawn in you are to this situation, how much control it's had over you. So that's what I'm saying is going to happen. It's going to be like a waking up call. To be honest, I feel you already know this, as if, oh, I need to wake up to read what's going on. And sometimes people just need an outsider like myself to say, come on, smell that coffee. And I think it's going to happen anyway. It would have happened with or without this reading, but for something, this reading I feel is going to give you that push. So what I feel is coming up for you is an awakening with you, a bit more. Your confidence is going to, I'm not going to say grow, because I feel you're confident anyway, but I feel it's covered up. There's something blocking your confidence, and it could be this controlling environment I'm picking up that's around you. Well, your confidence is going to rise up again. You're going to be stronger, sharper minded, and you're going to see the bigger picture. And for some reason, I'm not going to go any further, because I'm not getting clarity of what's going to happen any further on beyond this. But what I do feel is happening is very soon you are going to have this boost of confidence. No, not boost of confidence. Your confidence is there anyway, but I feel something is going to be lifted, and you're going to see the bigger picture and wake up and smell the coffee. But I feel in your heart you already know this anyway, but I feel this is going to be your heart and your head connecting, singing the same song, and I feel that happening for you. Okay, that's your reading complete. As with all the readings on here, please remember to leave me feedback, as it helps me grow as a reader, and I hope I managed to connect with you. Many thanks, many blessings.